got here to Dark Sky RV Campground, and it is absolutely gorgeous out here. We have a ton of stuff to do in the area, but I think we've got it narrowed down. We're gonna do the sand caves, Hidden Lake, Best Friends Animal Sanctuary. We're gonna do the Mansard Trail. We might do a few other trails here in the local area. We're going to spend at least 2 days at Zion. We want to do all 3 Emerald Pools trails and the Narrows. The Narrows is going to be all by itself. We are also going to go see the Toadstool Hoodoos and let's see, Horseshoe Bend out towards Lake Powell. So I think that's going to definitely fill in part of our trip out here, and we'll see what else we can throw in there. Today is supposed to be something like 101, 102 degrees. But we knew we wanted to do some stuff here in the local Kanab area, so we decided to start with sand caves, which are right outside of Best Friends Animal Sanctuary. It's only a 1.4 in and back trail, but sand caves were really cool, and the scenery coming up here, the way the rock formations, just the way the weather and time have created the rocks and the different colors and whatnot. So it's been a really cool morning.
All right, coming down from the caves, we're down at ground level, if you will, again, but I just wanted to point out that might be a little confusing when you come here. The trails kind of go off in different directions. But you can pretty much take any of them and they all go to the same place. So I just wanted to point that out if you ever are here to visit.
So we heard about this place on our tour yesterday with Best Friends Animal Sanctuary, and decided to try it out because it was right here. It was a little bit of a trek. We weren't sure if the truck would make it back here on the road. So we hiked in, I don't know.
Probably a mile and a quarter, probably.
Maybe, yeah. We weren't sure what we were gonna find, whether it was gonna be worth it, but oh my gosh, when we turned this corner and walked through this archway of trees, you can see behind us this cave. It's absolutely gorgeous, but if you go inside the cave, there's a lake.
Which is why on the way up here, I kept looking for this lake, going, where's this lake at? It's called Hidden Lake, but you know, a lot of hidden lakes are just hidden in the forest somewhere. No, this one's literally hidden in a cave. In a cave, yes.
I tested the water just with a finger, and it feels kind of like ice water, so you probably don't want to go swimming in it. And it looks pretty stagnant. I mean, I think the water just flows in. I don't, from what we can see, there's no exit on the other side, so who knows what's in there.
So, good trip, good hike.
Definitely worth coming out here. We have come up 308 feet in elevation and gone 0.8 of a mile.
All right.
So not even a fifth of the way there. And I think we're going there. We are now professional mountain climbers. We got this box. Looks kind of like a geocache. Oh, got a logbook inside. We got some information. It says rates of erosional activity at the site averaged 8.5 centimeters a year between 2009 and 2016. And then from 16 to 21, they averaged 20 centimeters a year because of increased visitation.
Connection.
All right, so we got the visitor log. Looks like it's the Kanab field office of the BLM here.
All right, folks, this is the end of the line for today. The view's pretty good up here. As you can see, it was well worth the 800 and something feet that we climbed. And it took us a little over 2 hours. I'm sure it'll be much faster on the way down. We had to search for the trail for parts of it on the way up. So now that we know what to look for, it should be much easier going down and much quicker.
We are digging our hiking shoes. Probably the best, whatever we spent on them. Columbia hiking shoes. I feel like a mountain goat.
All right, done with the Mansard Trail. Yeah, it's about 5 miles. It took about just over 3 hours. Elevation gain unknown because we were having some issues with signal up there. So, but we're back. It was a pretty tough trail. I would rate it as a hard trail, so it was good. And we are going to go back now and take showers and eat some grub.
All right, so we're here in Kanab at the Kansas City Barbecue Society Barbecue Cook-Off. It looks like there's at least 23 competitors, and so we got here early to watch them do their thing, hopefully ask them some questions. You get to taste all the yummy goodness and then vote on what you thought was the best, and whoever has the most tickets is going to win. There's $11,000 in prize money for a couple different categories. They have to cook in, let's see, beef brisket, chicken, pork, and pork ribs. So there's going to be a lot of goodness going on in our tummies later.
So yeah, just tell us a little bit about what the whole thing is. And
well, okay, so this is just our little part of it, you know, and it's a barbecue competition, and this is the only Kansas City Barbecue Association sanctioned event in Utah.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so if you win this one, there's all kinds of opportunities to go other places in the country to get to the big ones, of which are in Reno, Las Vegas, and Memphis. And this is our very first time doing this. We barbecued as a team for probably 5 years, but never done a sanctioned event, you know. So this is our big inaugural event, and our stuff is turning out amazing.
Is it?
It's amazing.
And you're from, again?
Park City, Utah.
Park City, Utah, your name?
Park City. His team, Jay Miller and the Experience.
Jay Miller.
He's Jay Miller.
Okay,
It's
there's Jay
actually his passion, and
Okay.
we're the Experience. You know? And if you
gotcha.
want to like travel with us and stuff, you can be part of the Experience too.
Okay, so explain to our viewers, your viewers, what exactly is Kansas City Barbecue and how's it different from other
Kansas City Barbecue is what you would expect from your typical barbecue. It's the one with the sauce, and it's sweet.
More tomato based
Yeah.
and sweet.
Sweeter.
Okay.
It's not sweet, but it's sweeter.
So
Versus
no dry
Texas,
rub.
which is the dry rub and
And
salt, pepper, garlic, which we love that too. We're number one in California right now.
Are you?
Yeah, nice.
it's the best that we've ever done.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
So
Just
where do
keep
you get your meats from?
honestly, Walmart, Smart and Final, and
We have a little local market that we get
stuff at.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then our brisket we get from West Coast Barbecue Shop. So,
You ever
So-
won any competitions with the Walmart meat?
Yeah,
Really?
all year long.
we've had
guess that's just
perfect scores with the ribs, which is the Walmart meat.
Wow.
We've had perfect scores there. Smart Final Chicken. We've had perfect scores with that.
You're making me feel really bad about my cooking skills with
Oh, no.
Walmart.
Oh no.
How many comps have we done this year?
16. I think it's our 16.
Oh,
16
gosh.
right now, yeah.
In 9 months, 8.5 months.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yep, we've won 4. We've reserved, which is coming in second place.
Yeah.
3. Is that right? Yeah. Currently, we're sitting first in California.
All right, so we're back at the barbecue. We left for a little while the Kansas City barbecue competition. Unfortunately, their website didn't tell us that it was a limited number of participants in the People's Choice Awards, so we didn't get tickets. And now we're hanging out like peasant beggars for leftovers. So we'll see if they have anything left over. But if they don't, at least they've got another food truck out front that we could go actually buy something from. But yeah, we're just peasants waiting on the leftovers from the Royals.
Or maybe the competitors will take pity on us.
Yeah, we might go begging at the individual competitor tents and see if they can. Yeah, that's a good idea. Round something up for us. We'll see what happens. We'll probably get the stuff that they're like, well, this really wasn't good enough for the competition. We were just going to throw it away, but you and your dog can have some. So we'll see. Okay, so the barbecue competition was a bust for us. We didn't get any food. Even as peasants begging when we were done. We couldn't even get anything for the dog. But we did on the way out. We stopped to talk to one of the competitors. They are
Meat Candy Q.
Meat Candy Q, and we talked to them beforehand when they were doing all their preps, getting ready to turn in their food, for the competition. We talked to them a little bit. They told us their background. So Meat Candy Q has been in 16 competitions just this year.
Yep.
They've won 4 of them, and we'll see what happens today. We're going to go back later for the results. Spoiler alert, as we did test a little bit of it on the way home. It was pretty freaking amazing. I haven't had it all yet. I think Candace might have tasted it all at this point. But we're going to dig in here, and we've paired it with our world famous bush beans that we doctored up a little bit.
That's right.
We're gonna test it out. But again, huge shout out to Meat Candy Q. We'll put a link to their Facebook page in the comments so you can check them out. And now we're gonna do a reveal on what they gave us, because they gave us a really big pan. We just stopped by to say, hey, how did everything turn out? Good luck on the competition. And they said, here, have a huge pan of meat. And if you're in their area, they're from
San Diego.
San Diego.
Yep.
And they drove out here for this competition in Kanab, Utah. So if you're in the San Diego area, I don't think we have any friends in the San Diego area, but you never know who this is going to reach. If you're there, check them out, and we're going to do a reveal on what they just gave us. All right, here we go. Here's the big reveal.
Big reveal. Those are the beans, our famous beans. So it's a large can of Bush's beans with, I don't know, some minced onion, real if you have it, ketchup, mustard. I put about 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. Do everything to taste. All right, what you've been waiting for. Can you believe how much meat they gave us? So this here are the pork ribs. This is the pork butt. And then here's the brisket. They also did chicken, but they were out.
So that's going to be a wrap for this episode.
If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button down below. And if you'd like to follow us on our future journeys,
Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
and you will get our videos as they come out.